Well, hey folks, Ned Ledoux here with Garage Sessions Volume 2, Episode 4. And on this one, we're going to do another one of Dad's albums. And this is the second album that he put out in 1973. And again, with this one, there's two different covers. So here's him with his black powder rifle sitting on a wagon. And this one. So yeah, Chris Ledoux sings rodeo songs, old and new. And there's a pretty cool kind of a write-up on the back here. I'll read to you real quick. This is the second album of rodeo songs by professional bronc rider, bareback rider, Chris Ledoux. Chris has been on the professional rodeo trail since 1969, when he capped his amateur career by winning the Intercollegiate Bareback Bronc Riding Championship. Since then, he's seen a lot of miles, a lot of lumps, and a lot of bumps. Nonetheless, he lives for competition. Chris calls Casey, Wyoming home, but he hasn't spent much time there over the past few years. The rodeo trail is a demanding mistress for the full-time contestant. It requires somewhere between 50 and 75,000 miles of travel throughout the United States and Canada if a cowboy is to qualify in the top 15. And that's important if your name is Chris Ledoux. This album was recorded for rodeo fans and for people who yearn to hear the rodeo story from the lips of someone who has been there. And Chris has been there. He sings with the same untamed strength of the broncs he rides. He sings about things that are a part of his life and a part of his soul. Rodeo songs, old and new, are the reflected images of rodeo life as seen through the eyes of Chris Ledoux. And here are the songs from the album. So I'll go through the list of the songs here. Copenhagen Angel, The Passenger, which I think I did that last time because it was kind of around Halloween. It's a good Halloween spooky story. Strawberry Roan, The Scene, We Ain't All Saw, Someday Soon, Photo Finish, Old Red, Re-Ride, Rodeo Trail. And then this last one, which is the one I'm going to do. National Finals. Yeah, so I've been working on National Finals Rodeo song for a little while now. And I know Photo Finish is on here as well. And I think I did a video of singing that one before. So I'm going to try not to do too much talking because just like Photo Finish, this one is another long song. I think it's got 4, maybe 5 verses in it. All right, we'll see if we can get through it. So this year celebrates 50 years since Dad won the Bareback Championship of the World, 1976. And back in those days, it was in Oklahoma City. And I might not have all the details, and I might be wrong on some of this stuff, but what I know is in those days, when you made it to the finals, they took the top 15 in every event, but it didn't really matter. I mean, of course it mattered how much money you won during the year, but once you got to the finals, everybody started at zero. You didn't go in with there was no such thing as like a $150,000 lead. Dad, I think when he won the world, he won at the finals maybe like 4,500. Maybe it was a little bit more than that, but quite a bit different than what it is today. So yeah, they called it sudden death. So top 15 in every event, get to the finals and you start at zero. And so anyway, you could research that, I'm sure, somewhere, get the correct answers for it. But here's the song, National Finals. All right. A rodeo's just a rodeo after riding several years. From old Cheyenne to Houston, they never caused too much fear. But let me tell you about the one that'll chill your very soul. It happens in December when it's snowing and it's cold. In Oklahoma City, there's a building of concrete where the toughest stocking men will all gather and compete. points have all been tallied, stock has all been brought. We got just 2 more hours, 'cause it starts at 8 o'clock. Well, it's the finals, the NFR, the series of the sport. Well, hey rookie, can you take 10 head? Have you got the heart? You think you're a tough cowboy? We'll find out in the end, when that final whistle blows and the stock's all in the pen. The Coliseum's quiet, except for the sound of cowboys getting ready and the workmen of the grounds. The cowboys ask each other what each other's got. Did you draw old necklace or pluck old double lock? The tension now is mounting, the crowd is pouring in. A shiver goes all through me, just like a cold, cold wind. I hear the horses coming, running down the alleyway. They're snorting and a-blowing as men shut the sliding gates. Well, it's the finals, the NFR, the series of the sport. Well, hey rookie, can you take 10 head? Have you got the heart? You think you're a tough cowboy? We'll find out in the end, when that final whistle blows and the stock's all in the pen. We had too much time a while ago, but not enough time now. The anthem is now over, grand entry's going out. I sit here on my bronc, I'm ready and I wait. I hear a chute swing open, so I look out through the gate. A bronc comes boiling out, blows up at the roof. Then out comes another, kicking like a curly wolf. I hear the chute boss holler through the yelling of the crowd. He says there's one ahead of you, so you'd better get screwed down. Well, it's the finals, the NFR, the series of the sport. Well, hey rookie, can you take 10 head? Have you got the heart? You think you're a tough cowboy? We'll find out in the end, when that final whistle blows and the stock's all in the pen. Well, I nod my head, I'm in a daze. My bronc comes boiling out, run my spurs into his neck, and then I drag him out. My mind is in a blur, my eyes are seeing red. The flank cat slams into my back, his rump bangs my head. Then somewhere from the distance I can hear a buzzer sound. Hand jerks from the rigging as I crash into the ground. I stumble to my feet, stagger to the wall, and wonder to myself, is it really worth it all? Well, it's the finals, the NFR, the series of the sport. Well, hey rookie, can you take 10 head? Have you got the heart? You think you're a tough cowboy? We'll find out in the end, when that final whistle blows and the stock's all in the pen. All right. I had a little fumble there, but there it is. National Finals Rodeo. I've already made this video long enough. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. See ya.